In the stories of old, she could have cut his thread at the beginning, but that was not her way. She preferred to twist it until he broke. But he did not break. You heard of the Norns, yes. The women three that live at the roots of Yggdrasil, where the wells of memory and fate run deep. 3 women who wove the destinies of gods and mortals alike. But they were not alone. There were other Norns of Elves, Dwarves, and Aesir blood, assigned to threads too small, too tangled, or too unworthy of the great design. They did not shape kingdoms, they shaped leftovers. Farmhands who never left their valleys, and widows who outlived their meaning, misborn calves and unwanted sons, days that would never be remembered. And among them was one never spoken of in poems. No saga kept her, no rune honored her. She was called Skein-Norse. She had a face like a month of rain and a heart like old vinegar. She lived alone in the hollow of a twisted elven tree, gnarled, patient, half forgotten, even by the forest around it. And she preferred it that way. Skein-Norse did not weave destiny as songmakers imagine it. She sorted it, untangling what others discarded, grumbling at every thread she touched. And so she came to hold the thread of Ymir Thorbjornsson, a boy born under moonless sky, in a village so forgettable even memory hesitated to return there. At his naming, the wind turned in the wrong direction, the fire coughed and nearly died, and a black sheep gave birth to a 3-legged lamb that refused to stand. The elders called it omens. They were not wrong. Before Ymir ever drew a breath, his mother Sigrun had once cursed a gnarled elven tree in grief, thinking it only wood, not knowing it housed a sleeping Norn. And like all forgotten things, it remembered her. When Ymir was born, bright-eyed, curious, inconveniently alive, the thread answered. Skein-Norse noticed. From that moment, his life did not break. It misaligned. Lost tools, late harvest, doors that would not open when needed, luck arriving one moment too late to matter. Small failures arranged with patience. Skein-Norse enjoyed that kind of work, not cruelty, precision. But Ymir endured, not loudly, not heroically, like a pine that learns early the cliff will not soften for it. Years passed like that, uneven, stubborn, unremarkable. And yet he became something steady in spite of it. Not successful, not admired, just difficult to fully break. Then that one winter came, and his mother Sigrun slipped beyond the veil. Before she died, she spoke of the tree, of the curse, and the forgotten Norn who still remembered her anger. Ymir listened, not like a boy, but like someone deciding to continue anyway. He took her rune pendant and left, not for vengeance, but for correction. Through forests that did not welcome questions, he walked until the world felt older than the stories, until he found it. Yggdrasil, the way tree, a thing of bark and burden, scarred by lightning, remembered by ravens, and avoided by men who did not admit why. It stood bent, but not broken, and beneath it a crooked loom and Skein-Norse, chewing something bitter and muttering about pigeons again. Ymir bowed. I believe you hold my thread. She looked at him like weather deciding whether it would turn. What do you want? He told her. The curse, the mother, the debt that would not stop echoing. Then he offered what little he had shaped in 10 years of stubborn living. A jar of honey. Skein-Norse paused. That alone was strange. Golden, thick, living light held still. My life's work, he said. 10 years. Bees raised on pine and lavender. The bees are happy. And, she asked, I will give you 1 jar each solstice. In return, you bless my thread. Not greatness, just peace. A warm life, a fair harvest. And if you forget, she asked. Well, you can curse me forever, Ymir said. The loom creaked softly like something remembering hunger. Skein-Norse reached for his thread. and did not yet decide. Visit again for part 2.